Hi guys, it's Naga here. Today we're going to do something new. Something I hope is going to carry on forward, and we're going to take a look at an indie game. Excuse the Nvidia overlay logo, I have no idea how to make it fuck off. But so today we're looking at an indie game by Oscar Britton. You can reach him at Twitter that is Moo M-A-N-G, all one word, Moo Mang. So this is obviously a beta/early access version of the game. It's downloaded as a demo, and for all that, it doesn't seem too unstable. I haven't had any issues with it. As you can see, it features lovely pixel art style, and it seems to be working. At least it's got me on board. After this section with the tutorial, which needs a little bit of clarification, not a whole lot, just that you're supposed to run out of bullets until you get an offer to refuel, which you'll see in a minute. You can progress, but besides that, so when this section's over, when you do your first race properly, you will end up in town, and there's an interesting effect there where it's still pixelated to stay true to the style, but it seems like there's some 3D going on. I can't exactly explain it. All I can say is just look for it. And I don't know if that's me or if the developers tried something new. But anyway, it's once it gets going outside the tutorial, the gameplay is fairly fast-paced. And the tutorial is adequate for the most part. I just wish it clarified for me, and this could just be me that, you know, at this part you have to run out of bullets. Maybe it just expects you to. But since you can ram stuff with your turbo, that might take a while. Either way, speaking of the shooting, I feel as if it's not that it could use improvement, but rather maybe an optional targeting cursor that moves as you move your little vehicle, because it's somewhat difficult to get the correct angle. Like, you'll see me hit most of the shots, and then I'll just flank, like, that past one. It'll just not connect. It's not anything that would detract from the game. I just feel like an accessibility option at this stage might not be too hard to put in. I have to say, I love the style though. It's got just a lot of going for it in that charismatic department. The entire thing looks a bit sleek. It feels a bit Mad Max, and it also feels a bit like Borderlands. I love those things. And honestly, I'm curious to see where this will go, what sort of full project it will blossom into. I haven't found the game too difficult. As you can tell, there's lots of warning signs over there, and smoking, and I think I should have died about 4 times, and in the common bits I also end up smoking a lot but don't manage to die. So I don't know if you just can't die or if it's extremely difficult to, but that's a large part of why I don't think the game's too difficult. You can kind of see the dude made out of pixels. He's got a little idle animation where he breathes, and that is a very nice 3D effect. I'm fond of that. But what you gain in terms of income is not... It doesn't seem to match what you need to put out for stuff like Racer Hunger to race better and repair your vehicle. Granted, I didn't sell all my gun units here to get profits. I wouldn't have gotten me to 100% on both ends. You know, that might be the idea. I don't know. It might be a sort of balancing, tightrope balancing thing that they're doing. For the main racing, I do feel like that later on there might be too much on the screen sometimes. But again, that's just me. I'm usually good with that because I play Toho games for fun, and so it could just be that it needs a bit of a visual cleanup. Maybe the screen needs to be taken slightly further back so that you see slightly further out to the right. But if you look at this scene, then there's a whole lot of small little particle effects, a lot going on. The foreground of trees adds good detail to the scene, but it also does obscure, I'd say, about a third to a fifth of the game screen, depending which part of the game screen I mean that is. All in all, I feel that there's a very solid foundation here, and this is very beta. So while there isn't currently a whole lot here to speak of, what is there is exceptionally good. I can't even find anything to fault with the game. Everything seems to run fine. I've encountered no glitches. So the best thing I can say right now is keep an eye on this one. Give Oscar a look, and I think he's got a Kickstarter up right now as well. So, yeah. This was Desert Child. Thank you for watching.
Mm-hmm.